over here at TrimbleTobacco, and I got called out to work as soon as I got out here. Nice. A little man smoke with me today. What's been going on, man?
Before Christmas, we got half of my crop stripped. Most of it sold on the first go. Some of it was rejected due to moisture. I brought it home, dried it out, re-baled it. Took it back 10 days later and got everything but 2 bales sold. We got half of Dad's crop stripped before Christmas. They didn't like it, so we're going to be taking it back here pretty soon. And we shut down about 2 weeks for the Christmas holiday. We just recently got going again, starting on Tuesday. We've got most of the tobacco out of this barn. There's a little bit left. We've got a whole lot of bales on hand right now, so we had to move some of them out of our way, so we set them on the trailer so that they'll be ready to go to town when the market reopens. And we've got rain coming in on us later today. The tobacco that's hanging was wet yesterday, so we didn't take any down. We're thinking this afternoon with the sun and the wind that it's going to be just about right, so we're going to stop stripping and go take some more down this afternoon. So we're going to get some more bales out of there before the rain moves in on us. And then right after lunch, we're going to go finish that barn and maybe start on another one, get some more down. We just moved 3 loads this morning, pulled the empty ones out of the blue barn and put full loads in.
So, what did they say about your dad's tobacco?
They didn't like the color.
They didn't like the color?
Moisture was fine, bale weights were okay, and it's a direct result of that hot, dry wind that we had blowing through here for 2 months after housing. It's a rough deal. We've only got really one buyer, so we're sort of at the mercy of that one buyer. On a bright note, we took cattle to Lexington 2 weeks ago, and the cattle did very well. Took some down to the old bluegrass stockyards. Had a trailer load of 5 weights that were ready. At the blue barn, we palletize all of our sticks. And you can see on that trailer over there, each one of those pallets represents an acre worth of sticks. So we're able to mechanically handle those sticks with the skid loader and the pallet fork. We'll eventually offload that trailer and we'll store those sticks on those pallets until next season. We just stuffed a couple more wagons in here because there's rain coming. And we wanted to go ahead and get it in here. You can't move it around in the rain unless you cover it up. Business as usual.
Seems kind of
I'll tell you what, Al,
dim in here.
you may go ahead and take off of this load
think the fluorescent
right there. Yeah.
The fluorescent lights don't really give a
I got
true
the other
picture.
two boys, I swapped them out. I put them over on that back one to finish it out.
That'd be fine. That one's empty in the corner there.
You done, buddy?
Soon to be.
Huh?
Okay. No, that'd be fine.
And then we just jump right here.
That's my dog. His name is Winston.
All right.
I think we got
Y'all doing okay?
six wagons in here.
Having
right now.
fun?
You know what that means?
That means it's lunchtime.
It means it's bean time.
Hey, you gonna eat, bud?
Yeah, we're finished this.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you was gonna keep going or not, so.
We got a new tote this year.
A new tote.
Yeah.
How are they working out?
Guess what we put in there?
Tips.
No.
Cuando me muera, como te agradecería.
Oh.
That's nice. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, we've added an additional tote. So we got our trash and our lugs
You're supposed to make them like
and our
that.
tips. And we're trying to sort all the green out of the tips.
The stuff there's too light and got too many holes in it. It's kind of tore up, huh?
Well, this would be your closest to the ground when the plant grows.
Yeah.
Do you really need to wear this one?
This plant would have been about that tall. It's cut off at ground level right there. So we'll take 5 or 6 leaves off the bottom part of the stalk, put in that grade. In the mid section of the stalk, called the lugs, will go into here. And normally I would have 2 more lugs right there, but they're showing up green, so put them in there. And then our tips here, they look green too, so they're gonna have to go in there.
The green ones are good.
So we didn't.
We're gonna take
No, green's bad.
after lunch. We'll take Jared with us
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
You gonna load that now or after you eat?
Lunchtime.
after we eat.
Okay. So we're taking these and running them in the old press with the pneumatic cylinder. This is how we baled tobacco for the 25 years. From 1980 to 2005, this is how we baled tobacco. So these leaves from the green tote go in here. And of course, when we were doing this with top quality leaves, we always kept them much neater. But since there's little chance of being able to market this green tobacco,
Why do you need to wear those gloves?
so the tobacco doesn't tear my hands up.
Get off that battery. You don't know what the hell you're doing.
That's loud.
We used to bale every bit of our tobacco just like this. And you can look at that picture right there and see what the finished bales look like. And there's still quite a few guys that do it this way. These have become known as the small bale. We'll tie that and take it out when it weighs about 80 pounds.
They changed the bale weights now this year.
The big bales were 600 max last year. They're 700 max this year. The instructions say last year 550 plus or minus 50, and this year it says 650 plus or minus 50. And our newer baler doesn't have much trouble with that, but the first one that we bought in 2005, it doesn't like the new 650 pound bale. It really struggles to get the bale weight up there.
Winston.
Pride in tobacco.
Hey, I see you. Hey, Eva. I see you.
Doesn't look too bad. Dark, no green.
No.
Did you ever get that load still?
No.
Straightened out?
No, that's why it's reading negative 74 pounds.
Yeah.
When I bring the ram up, the bale weight changes by 75 pounds.
What about that other one over there?
It's right on. We write the bale weights on the bale, And when they go across the scales at the receiving station, I sort of keep an eye on them. And any of the bales coming out of that press over there, the weights are exact. This press here tends to run light. They'll actually weigh a couple pounds more than this press said they did.
No, go on, Winston. You snatch that, I swear I'll eat your ass. Go.
He's looking for some lunch too.
Shit, I gave half my brain.
Turn brown. It's not. It's kind of bright. Didn't have any trouble at all with moisture. Bale weights are all good, in an acceptable range between 600 and 700.
We'll try it again next.
When the hurricane came through, it took all the siding off back there, and we replaced it. We replaced it with sawmill material, and when we did that, the boards were touching. And as that lumber cured, we developed a gap. And as you can see, most tobacco barns, that's the way they are.
So it worked out good then.
We're gonna have to do more of it. My dad says he was a boy when they built this barn. So that siding's been on there about 50 years.
Yeah, it looks on that side right there. It looks pretty.
It's about outlived its lifespan.
Could this just fall on you right now?
This barn's not gonna fall. This barn's very well built. We have a couple of older barns that are less well built, but we've gone in and made some reinforcements to help keep them up. This barn here is pretty sturdy. There's a lot of native timber in this barn. All these round poles, I just went back here in the woods and cut them.
Yeah.
And they took a hatchet, made a flat spot on the end of it there where it mates up with the other round pole.
Was this made in the 19th or?
1950s. This barn was built in the 50s.
So what do you think, buddy? Ready to go to work?
I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, me too. So what's going on, buddy?
We just went to TrimbleTobacco, and right when we entered TrimbleTobacco, we got 3 calls on the same Kroger. So we hated that. So we only spent maybe 20, 30, 40 minutes at Trimble, and then we came down here. And the first one was pretty easy, but the second one, it took like an hour to finish. And the third one, it was a pin pad, so my dad doesn't work with pin pads, so he said to call the Kroger or something. So that's about it. We're just sitting here and relaxing, I guess.
Having a smoke
Yeah.
in the Mark Bolkovic pipe. What do you think of this pipe?
It's a cool one.
Well, it's almost 2011. Tomorrow will be a new year.
Yeah.
Big deal, right?
Yeah, big deal. Who cares?
Russ took like about 30 bales of Burley up to Philip Morris, and they rejected like 27 of them. Guess they didn't like the color. Not good. Try to head home, get something to eat. What do you want to eat?
Chicken.
What kind of chicken?
Roast chicken.
Roast chicken?
Yeah. The one that the skin tastes
The Indian one?
No, not the Indian.
One Mom bakes?
Yeah, the baked chicken. With some paratas.
With some paratas.
That's about it. I'm not that big of an eater.
So got his Mountain Dew. Is that enough? Huh?
Huh?
Show him your Mountain Dew.
Good stuff, I guess.
You know, he'll get home tonight and his mom will be asking, why is this guy not standing still? Alright folks, I'm out. TrimbleTobacco 2010. That's it. The finale. Really didn't get to spend much time up there, but at least we made it up there and got some footage. So that's the update.
Peace out.